What is probably the question you will be asking yourself after seeing this on my title and thumbnail? Bruno to Liverpool, what the hell is going on here now? Straight up now, I can tell you this is categorically 100% incorrect. It's came out on social media. Journalists either chatting crap or people pretend to be journalists coming out in social media, stirring the pot. And I thought today in this video it'd be a good opportunity for me to come out, to let you know of all this dross on social media, just to make sure every single one of you who's watching this video can be warned that stuff like this, Bruno at Liverpool, it's not happening whatsoever. So I thought now would be a good opportunity to come out with this video because there actually is real bits of transfer news still happening in this football club as we speak. We're going to get through it all today. If you guys are new around here and you like what you're watching, make sure you get down here, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate your support as always. I just wanted to give you a heads up as well. You might have seen it on my social media pages, but once again, just like last year, I will be competing in the Football Content Awards. I'm going to be going for the best Premier League content creator and also the best content creator in general this year. If you guys like watching my videos, I just want to say now, I'm going to put the link down in the pinned comment. Please go and vote for me. It means the absolute world to me. It doesn't take long at all, and for someone such as myself, I don't want to come out and kind of give you a sob story because I don't want to do that at all, but obviously my YouTube channel is something that I put everything into. I go all the matches. It's expensive, it's time consuming. I'm not going to BS it, it's a lot. So if you guys don't mind at all, if you like watching my videos on a daily basis, please go down there and vote for me in the two categories. But back on topic now, we do actually have quite a bit of news to get into. Amazon Prime once again have blundered it. We'll get into these because I'm starting to get annoyed now. But on top of that, we actually do have outgoings in the football club, which we're going to talk all about. And as well, you've seen the Bruno stuff before. Let's get into all of it. So without further ado, enough of me beating around the bush. Let's tell you about all the transfer news ahead of the Liverpool match. We shall begin things off as Amazon Prime has once again blundered Newcastle United's documentary. Last week, they had managed to release the episodes on the Saturday early, so episodes 3 and 4. Episode 3 is supposed to come out today, episode 4 is supposed to come out next Friday. They've somehow managed to release both episodes. I mean, episode 4 came out about 2 weeks earlier. I don't know how they managed to do that, but if you were quick on the ball, you could actually watch the couple of episodes that came out in the few hours that were online before they were eventually taken off by Amazon. Since then, the actual episode was supposed to come out at midnight today. It didn't. It was actually late to come out. It was early to come out, and now it was late to come out in the actual release date. So instead of it coming out at midnight, it came out at 8 AM. So 8 hours late. Now you guys, the majority of you guys watching this video are probably going to wake up anyway and watch the episode, or you would have had it saved. You're going to watch it sometime in the afternoon, which doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it doesn't concern you whatsoever. But to be fair, I looked at the social media and there actually was thousands of people that were waking up at midnight, or fans that are international or wanting to watch the episodes when it came out at the exact time. It didn't come out. Now, for me, you might think I'm making a big fuss out of nothing. I messed it up last week. Adidas stuff got leaked early. The club ideally would have wanted that to come out unscheduled them. The club definitely had to react to Adidas on the situation, so they posted their announcements early, but I definitely don't think that was supposed to happen. I do believe that was a mistake from Amazon. And you would think, well, after they've done that, you've got to make up for it. And then the episode was late. It was 8 hours late, so I'm just, I could scream. Because, I mean, Amazon, they put well over £10 million in Newcastle United for these 4 episodes. That's a serious amount of money, and I mean, Amazon just shoot themselves in the foot. I just don't get it. It's mental. But yeah, the episode came out late and earlier. That is a first for me. I've never seen that before. But I just kind of wanted to mention that now because, well, come on, he put all his hard work and effort. I mean, the documentary is good. He put all this effort into it. It would have took forever to edit something like that. And then the release dates are all over the place. I mean, I don't get it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below on that. Did that concern you guys? Did you wait up for it? Or are you someone, for example, that just woke up at 8 AM to watch it anyway? So let me know your thoughts. Did that actually affect the 8 hour delay? On to some positive news now. Ryan Fraser is set to join Southampton on loan, a player that Newcastle had banned from the first team. He was sent to the under-21s for a few months. The first time Eddie Howe has ever done that, and I mean, I've never seen him react like that to a player before. He actually came out in the press conference and said that I only want players who are committed to playing for Newcastle United. So something's clearly happened behind the scenes. I don't know if it was a lack of effort. I don't know if it fell out. I don't know what it was. But Ryan Fraser's future at Newcastle at that point was over. So to see him go out on loan now to Southampton, hoping that at some point after his loan deal we can actually get rid of him, I think is a good thing for Newcastle. And in regards to this transfer window, I think that's our biggest problem. We still have a bloated squad, and because of these massive long-term contracts that Mike Ashley has previously given to some of our players that are no longer of any use to us now, we just can't get rid of players. Isaac Hayden still at this club. I mean, how is he still at this club? The guy got multiple injuries for Norwich last season. He's someone that's just sitting and training with the under-21s. Jeff Hendrick is still at Newcastle. I mean, again, how is he still here? This is the problem with having long-term contracts. I swear Mike Ashley gave Hendrick a 5 or 6 year contract. I mean, why would you do that? It just, the business is terrible behind that. That's our main concern. Even with the 25-man squad, someone like Javier Manquillo, what's going on with him? It was rumoured that he was in Spain a couple of weeks ago, about to move out. Again, hasn't been confirmed or anything, so he's still here. We've just got a bloated squad. We've got a lot of players that eventually need to be out the door. Jamal Lewis managed to get him out on loan, but ideally you probably want to look at a perm for someone like him. Newcastle have just got to make sure that we're able to utilise our players to the best of our knowledge. Dan Ashworth's done a great job with some of our players last season getting them out. But the problem being is that there's nobody out there that kind of wants these guys. I mean, Ryan Fraser is probably the best of the bunch, and that's someone that at Bournemouth and Newcastle's had bad blood between Eddie Howe. It's just, yeah, it's not a player you ideally want at your club long term, but ability-wise, he's actually not that bad. So hopefully now Southampton like the player. Hopefully he calms down at Southampton and they can actually get a permanent deal next season. So that's probably ideally what we would want. But for now, though, he's out on loan, which I actually do think is a good move for Newcastle. No longer is he going to be sitting with the under-21s doing bugger all. This is a warning to you guys watching this video about Bruno. Any player you see in social media where it comes out and it's just a pile of rubbish. And in this case, it's a Liverpool fake journalist, fan, whatever it may be, on Twitter actually posted saying that Liverpool are looking to sign Bruno from Newcastle for £65 million and that the Brazilian wants to join Liverpool. What? I mean, this is actually the first time in God knows how long we're moving to Liverpool. It'll actually be a downgrade for Bruno. We're in the Champions League now. I mean, Liverpool, I don't even think would spend another £65 million on the player. They're just that sort of club that just aren't going to spend much unless it's some deal that they think is best suited for them. It's just a load of crap. I think the Bruno ones only came out really because of the stuff with our fans a couple of days ago. I think people are kind of jumped at the opportunity saying, oh, Bruno's not happy with Newcastle fans, he's not happy at the club, he wants to leave, he wants to do this. I think people are jumping in the situation that Bruno had that confrontation with a fan on Twitter. And I just want to warn you guys now, do not believe any of this on social media. I want to come out in this video today, I want to highlight, I want to address it and just go, do not fall for it. It's not worth it at all. The window closes in less than a week now. There is absolutely no way that Newcastle would sell Bruno in this window. It's not happening. He's quite literally one of our key players. In order for us to sell Bruno, we had to then bring in an arm midfielder. It's just not happening. We can't do it. Bruno would stay no matter what in this window. In Newcastle, let's say, worst case scenario, the player wasn't happy and you wanted to go, it will probably be next summer. I'd be an honest opinion on it. But I think everything with Bruno is fine. I think he was just upset with a Newcastle fan. Out of proportion, you think Bruno is fair. Whatever your comments are, it's invalid here. I'm not here to tell you who's right or wrong, but I'm just saying that Bruno was upset with one person. Ultimately, I think the club would have calmed him down. I think the club would have had a chat with him, and hopefully now Bruno will be alright, or Bruno will at least not be posting stuff about Newcastle fans now. I just wanted to say not to fall for this stuff on social media. You're going to see a lot of it. A lot of people are going to take advantage of Newcastle fans on Twitter now. Believe it or not, you can get paid on Twitter. So let's say I put a post out, it gets a lot of engagement, I actually get money for that. So people are going to look to post stuff online to get reactions so they can actually earn revenue on Twitter. Yeah, Elon Musk is not messing around. But back on topic, it's something, no boy. It's something that Newcastle fans are going to be looking at. Just avoid it. People will look to take advantage of you. People will look to get a reaction out of you. Just don't fall for it. And in this case, yes, you can argue that I've made a video highlight the situation. But for me, I'm just warning you guys, and I haven't engaged with the actual post, so this guy's not making money per se from me. But yeah, I just want to finish things off. Now you can see it's raining in the background and the cat is screaming at me. But I just want to finish things off. I've addressed the Liverpool match quickly. Big game. I'm hoping that we actually beat them now after not A, that Bruno post, and B, I can't stand Klopp and I just don't like the way Liverpool's been with us last season. I think a lot of Liverpool fans have been quite bitter towards us, just slagging Newcastle off at every opportunity, saying how inferior we are compared to them. we always had this healthy relationship on the mic. Actually, Liverpool fans always go, oh, we feel sorry for Newcastle fans, or these guys deserve better. We actually do get better now, Liverpool fans, since we're starting to knock them off their perch. All of a sudden they get defensive going, oh, Newcastle fans are awful, Newcastle's a terrible club. You're just fickle, just you flip on like a light switch. It's just, yeah, well, I remember you guys were kissing our asses back on the mic. Actually, oh, we feel so sorry for you, Adam. Adam, we really like you, Adam. This is rubbish, absolute rubbish now. We've got the ownership now. Newcastle, you're this, you're not good enough, you're terrible, blood money, I can't stand them. I just hope this week we beat them. But yeah, just to finish up my little outrage there, hopefully we'll get one over them. I think any team at St James's Park, we are looking to get a result. I think we're that good at home. Liverpool, yes, they done double last season, but honestly, they beat us away because, well, of that BS last minute goal from them, and the other game where Nick Pope got sent off after 15 minutes and we battered him with 10 men, so it was just wasn't great, was it? But listen, this season we'll be on it more. I'm sure we'll get one over them. I would love it if we beat them, as a former manager would say. But take care, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you all in the next one.